So I am sitting at my dining room table talking into a computer. So this might be a little weird for everyone, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Cicero probably has just talked to you about what we're doing, and I'm just going to jump in. I wanted to first start by reading a quote that I think is a good transition into what I'm about to talk about. I think it's on your handout too. So while all students enrolled in college today contend with post-secondary expenses that can be overwhelming, the burden on low-income students is often much higher than their middle and upper-class counterparts. I'm just going to talk about some of the supplements to the Pell Grant, and so there's remaining need with the Pell Grant, and so students are left to kind of figure that out, but some of the supplements are, or a couple of recent supplements are the ACG, the Academic Competitiveness Grant, and the SMART Grant, the National Science and Mathematics Access to Retain Talent Grant. And so with the ACG, it's awarded to students who are who have completed a rigorous secondary school curriculum, and so whatever that means, it's defined by the U.S. Department of Education, and so some of you might immediately sort of see issues with that. And then for the SMART Grant, it's awarded to students who maintain a 3.0 cumulative GPA and also are pursuing a high-needs math, science, or foreign language program. And so also the caveat that kind of complicates this grant is that students have to be enrolled in courses that are going to lead them to that degree in order to remain eligible for this grant. And so if they can't get into a class because it's full or whatever, then they're going to be penalized for it in a pretty huge way. So I just also wanted to give you an opportunity to talk instead of just listen to me. And so I'm going to ask you to talk amongst yourselves. And I came up with this idea last night. What are the implications of the ACG and SMART grants? And with Senator Pell's vision and context, in the context of the educational pipeline in mind, how do these grants essentially miss the mark? And this is clearly a leading question. You're welcome to argue both sides.